Hello, hello, my lovely people. I am Ghostly Cozy, and this is a taste of the past. So, this is gonna be kind of an intense game because, from what I gather, I found this game by coincidence on TikTok. I was checking out some cool games to try out, and I found this one. And from what I've learned, it's a game about dealing with loss and, trying to survive the day to day while dealing with your grief and reconnecting with your culture and all that stuff. And I'm really looking forward to playing it. I'm really interested in seeing what this game has to offer. So, without further ado, let's get started. We recommend finishing this game in one sitting, and playthrough will last you about 30 minutes. Okay. E. Ingredients: soy sauce, sesame oil, mushroom, something carrots, noodles, sugar, sauce. Okay. What am I? Am I looking at something? Even the ingredient list is indistinguishable. The pages are weathered and torn, proof of generations of recipes passed down. Mom used to prop the recipe book on the kitchen counter as she made me scallion pancakes before class, hot pot for special occasions, long noodles for my birthday, my first birthday without her. I begged for the recipe growing up, but she always reassured me there was a mom's secret. We used to make dumplings together every Sunday afternoon, dipping our fingertips into water to connect the peel. The fresh smell of chives as the gyoza with the hot oil. I apologize for my pronunciation. I understand that I'm gonna miss some words, so I apologize in advance. I can't remember the last time we cooked together. She eventually only put through. She only put thought into her cooking for work potlucks, cooking for people who've never heard of chili black bean sauce. Dad never understood our love for youtiao, how we'd meticulously dip the dough into coke. I knew her less and less, hearing about her day through eavesdropping on phone calls. Of course you're not there when I need you the most. That's really sad. How it feels as if when you need your mom the most, she's no longer present, especially in the scenario where she passed away. It's a really sad situation. Okay, what are we doing? Are we? Oh, no, never mind. Okay. Hi, Grandma? Honey, last time I saw you, you were just a couple of feet tall. I thought it'd be years before we meet again. What's going on? I thought you were dead. Oh, May, I'm so sorry. Your mom left you too soon. You know about that? What is this place? I found her here, May. Even though it's been so long since your great-grandma died, I still remember it clearly. I saw her everywhere. I kept reliving all of these memories I had once forgotten. I understand how you must feel. Wait, Mom's here? Where can I find her? There's so much I need to tell her. You'll see her when you're ready. Ask about Mom? Yeah, sure. We want to know about Mom. Why can't I see her now? Where is she? Your mom misses you. Have you been eating? You look thinner than I remember you. Grandma's. And this is such a grandma thing to say, like, oh, you look so thin. Have you been eating properly? You should be taking care of yourself. This is such a grandma thing to say. Why does any of that matter? She's gone. I'm talking to my dead grandma. I have something I must tell you before you go. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Do you remember the first time you swam? When I was 6? I used to take you to the swimming pool every Friday after elementary school. You complained every time that your mom wasn't there, but she was cooking dinner for us. When you made it to the deep end for the first time, your mom made you mapo tofu, your favorite at the time. She loves you. You haven't been here for the past few years. She wasn't there then and she's not here now. She has been there all of your life, even if you don't see it now. You know it's my birthday, right? Where is she for that? I know you must feel hurt, but she sacrificed so much to make sure you were cared for. Moving to America, giving up her dreams. If you want to take one thing from her, it's love even when no one's watching. But how am I supposed to know she loves me if I don't see it? It's everywhere around you. Her waking up early to take you to school, working extra shifts to pay for your art classes. She never passed down any of her recipes though. She didn't want you to worry about cooking so you could focus on school. Take this list and go to the fridge. I promised your mom I'd give this to you. Okay. Let's see. Grandpa? It's been a while, May. I'm happy to see you again. Your grandma hasn't been doing well since your mother joined us. It wasn't her time yet. Can you tell me what's going on? I'm sorry, not yet. I never thought I'd get to talk to you again. You know, they say you'll have all the time to sleep when you're dead, but your grandma still wakes me up in the morning to share the latest family gossip. I love that. I love it. Sounds like her. So you live here? Grandma lives here too? I guess you could say that. How are you holding up? I can't stop thinking about Mom. I can barely get up in the morning. Remembering her is a part of accepting that she's gone. You'll remember her when you hear her favorite song on the radio, or when you set the table for dinner. Excuse me. But it'll also hit you when you see something beautiful and wish you could tell her. The truth is, you will never stop grieving her, but you will learn to celebrate her life by cherishing these memories. I still can't bring myself to delete her voicemails. I tried to remake her food, but the online recipes I found are never as good as hers. Soon you'll learn how to carry her with you properly. But for now, I want to know more about you. I haven't seen you since you finished middle school. How have you been? Talk about that, talk about our requests. I think it's better we talk about the art classes because it says I want to know about you. You know. Mr. Liu, you remember him? Ah yes, your art teacher. Exhibited my portrait of Mom to the Mother's Day contest. It'll be my first Mother's Day without her. I'm sure she wishes she could see your paintings. How is school? It's been awkward. Everyone in class already walks on eggshells around me. I got sent home from class last week for crying. Everyone asked me if I was okay, and I was like, no, I'm just a kid, and now my mom's dead. Then they started crying. So then I started comforting them, even though I'm the one with the dead mom. They were like, I can't imagine what I'd do if my mom died, but I don't have too much. I'm going to be reminded for the rest of my life that my mom's dead. Every holiday, when I get married, when people ask what my parents do, Thanksgiving's coming up, and I don't want to see everyone spending time with their parents. Even though Mom and I don't even do anything for Thanksgiving. It's the fact that I'll know what can never be. And now I'm bitter about people who did nothing wrong to me besides be happy. The feelings may not be necessarily right, but they're human. Your mom's passing is going to be painful and awkward and selfish. But that's okay. I promise you're holding up as any person would. One day, the classmates are going to understand where you're coming from. Yeah, I completely agree. Like, this is someone who lost someone who was so dear to them, and when you don't have that experience, you can only try to be there for the person and try to be respectful of their grieving, because everyone grieves differently and everyone has different reactions to grieving. Some get angry, some get sad, some get, you know, all different kinds of emotions, and it's normal. We have to understand that this is such a huge loss that you can't judge someone for how they grieve, because everyone deals with it differently. Take care of yourself, May. We're all thinking of you. Let's go this way. Okay, recipe. Noodles, mushrooms, scallions, sesame oil. Okay, noodles, mushrooms. Okay. What's scallions? Sesame oil, I'm guessing, is this. What is scallions? Is it fish? No. Oh, okay. Thank God you tell me what it is. I'd be so lost if I didn't. Okay, let's go back to grandma, I'm guessing. No? Where are we off to then? Is that Mom? Hi, have I met you before? You look familiar. May, is that you? Who are you? I haven't seen you since you were a baby. I'm your great-grandmother. Damn! We're going far in the family tree. I think Mom showed me a picture of you once. Hopefully it was a flattering picture. How are you? I don't know. Have you had the funeral yet? It was last week. I took my sister to the mall to shop for a black dress, and it was weird, like, what am I supposed to say when the sales associate asks me, looking for anything in particular today? And it's not just that. He was going to take me to 99 Ranch. He was gonna watch scary movies with me. Part of me doesn't want to be happy because that will mean I've accepted her death. I mean, it's not you accepting the death, it's you reaching a point in your grief where you accept this person is gone and there's nothing you can do about it. Like, it's okay to find joy in life again after someone passes away. It doesn't make you a bad person or a horrible human being, you know? Unfortunately, life has these things where people who are important to us die, and there's nothing we can do about it besides, you know, dealing with our grief. Not dealing with the grief, grieving in a healthy manner and accepting that that's part of life, unfortunately. But that's what your mom would want you to do. Be happy. I reconnected with your mother here recently. All she talks about was you. Do you want to hear what she said? Sure. Let's hear it. Even if it hurts, I think it's important to her because she mentioned her mom was never there for her, how she missed important things of hers, and you know, physically wasn't there. But I think it's important that she knows how. Um, I think it's important that she knows how much her mom loved her and how, you know, because they mentioned that her mom was a first generation immigrant. I can't imagine the strength it took to take that leap of faith and try to search for a better life in a place where you probably don't know anything, and the struggles she must have gone through. So yeah, I'm gonna say yes. She said that she could not be more proud of you. You told me about how your robotic club made it to finals, how boldly you paint, your love for 80s music. She remembers all of these things about your life. That's how you know she loves you. I didn't know she felt that way. You think that if everyone goes through loss, they will learn a better way to cope. We have the stages of grief to guide us, but grief doesn't know it's supposed to be linear. Yeah, grief is never linear. Grief is a mess tangled up, and especially when you think to yourself, oh, I've reached a point where I've accepted this person is gone. You're still gonna have days where you're just down bad, and you're thinking to yourself, why? Why did you leave me? Why you're not here? What what was wrong with the world, with the universe for taking you from me? So, yeah. I feel like I'm going through the 4 stages all at once. Yeah, that's normal. You can take all the time you need. I wish we had more time so could get to know you better. But I should let you go. Yeah. Is that great grandpa? Hi, you must be my great grandpa. You must be my. I need to ask, how's being a teenager in your time? Kinda terrible. Sounds like things haven't changed then. I'm sorry about your mother. Let's get your mind off it, okay? We can talk about something else. Anything you want to know about me? What's it like being dead? How did you meet my great grandma? Yeah, I'm curious about this. I really wish you. Excuse me. I kind of like the idea of asking them what it's like to be dead, but I like the idea of knowing how they met. We were in the same high school, and we'd pass notes to each other. We drew doodles, poking fun at our teacher. When I moved away for the war, we kept in touch through writing letters. I was always excited to see what sketches she had for me that week. She'd draw what my family was up to, and I'd draw the latest pranks the soldiers pull on each other. Eventually, I came back from serving and I wrote her one last letter asking her to be my girlfriend. That's sweet. I haven't even had a boyfriend yet. I wouldn't worry about that. You inherited her looks. My turn to ask about you. What makes you happy? Going on walks in the neighborhood with mom. Falling asleep to the sound of rain. Listening to throwback songs in the car. That's good. The small things are always worth holding on to. I have to be honest with you. I had a complicated relationship with your great-great-grandparents. You'll meet them in the next train car. They're interesting people. It wasn't until they passed that I understood them. After my dad died, I had to pick up his stuff from my childhood house. It was only then that I realized how similar we were. navigating the familiar roads in my neighborhood. Excuse me. Working to provide for my family, wondering what my purpose was. You're lucky you had this bond when your mom was living. Losing her isn't lucky. She was barely there when she was alive. You'll learn more about your mom as you grow older, and you'll understand what I mean. The train is quite dirty. Before you go, why don't you wash your hands before you travel further? Click and hold. So we're just doing it till this. Okay. What? Hold up. Okay. Hey kid, I heard you need a ticket to ride the train. What? I'm just messing with you. There's something us great uncles do. I'm still confused how this train works. Am I going deeper and deeper in time? Each card houses a generation, and you, my dear, have reached the best part of train. I wouldn't take your great-grandparents too seriously, though. Actually, your great-grandfather. Been telling me the same story from the war for decades now. I cannot listen to the words, the war, without thinking about this one specific TikToker who made a series, which is like two babies who were not haunted. They were reincarnations of a past life, and every time someone mentioned the war, they would wake up and just start screaming. They're like, the war! Let's talk about the war! What is my purpose here? What are these ingredients for? Shouldn't it be obvious from how everyone's talking to you? About Mom? She left something for all of us to give you. Why me though? Why not Dad? Because you're her daughter. From the day you were born, you became her world. Also because having kids means finally someone will laugh at your jokes. That doesn't last long though. I didn't feel like I was her world. Were you a parent? I mean, Logically, this is the answer I should give. Because she mentions how a lot of times it felt like she didn't feel like her mom was there. So I'm gonna go with that one. Of course you're her world. That's not what you should be questioning. You should think about boys in school and whatever kids think about. Honestly, I was thinking about girls and skipping class at your age. I think great-grandma can hear you. Just kidding! Anyways, what I'm trying to say is your mom did everything she could to make you the person you are today. You don't have to live up to who we want you to be. Our world is much more interesting if you can learn through yours. I wish Mom could see me now and tell me everything's going to be okay. There's still so much left for me to do, and she can't guide me through any of it. What's left? Tell me, what do you have to do? I haven't even finished high school. I have to fall in love, get my heart broken, go through an emo phase, find myself, work at the bookstore down the street like I always dreamed of. I have to paint something greater than I've done before. One day you will do all of those things. You'll be here cheering you on. People told me I wouldn't be famous, but look, I'm in a video game. Daughter. Huh? Don't worry about it. Your mom told me to give you these noodles. My man broke the fourth wall and just said, "Bah." You can boil them on the stove before you go. Yep. Okay. Right temperature, 80, which is a correct temperature, 110. 100. Okay, we're boiling the water and then boiling the noodles. Okay. Bye. I love this guy. He's so funny. Okay. Who are you? Hi. Mmm. Oh shit, I can't see what it says. And also, I don't know how to say it, so I apologize. An honor to meet you. Your grandmother told me that you're an artist. But oh god, I can't read what it says. I'm so sorry. I paint watercolor portraits. What have you done recently? I did a painting of Mom and me. She's the sun and I'm the moon. You can't have one without the other. I made it for Mother's Day. My mom never got to see it. You must really care for your mom then. I just wanted her to notice me. I'm starting to think she always did. You don't know if anyone's told you, but I did traditional brush painting in mountains. Oh, I used to paint. Painting's the only time I feel like my old self. Hold up, can I slow down the speed of text? Just so I can see? No one tells me I'm supposed to feel. Have you ever written poetry in your paintings? I used to do in my own free time. Sometimes write my own or use, I'm guessing this is her pseudonym. I only ever write in my journal, not poetic or anything. How about you try now? Write a poem about moving on, write a poem about painting. I think it's better to write about painting because I don't think she's ready for that. Here goes nothing. There was once a girl whose mother gave her a paintbrush. She saw all that she could be on the blank canvas. The sweet whistle of the windows, pink sunrise for falling in love to, sitting on your roof till late night vulnerability. Yeah, a mother and daughter growing old together. She saw what can no longer be. A mother left too early and left a little behind. Stole all the beautiful colors till the stars lost their light, until there was no room left. Until the stars lost their light. She saw everything she once was, everything she had lost. Are you sure this is your first time doing poetry? Okay. So we're learning as we go. Yeah, there's something else. Oh my god, that is the cutest thing ever! Oh my god, this is it. This is the thumbnail. I don't care about anything else. It's just her and the puppy. This is the thumbnail. Oh my god, that is adorable. Hello. Everyone's been talking about you. Again, I apologize, but I cannot say. I'm May. Nice to meet you. I heard about your mom. It's going to be hard, but you need to take care of your sister. Your dad is busy with his job. She lost her mom too. She needs her older sister to be there for her. I know, but I'm barely holding on to myself. Look, loss doesn't come easy. My mom died when I was 5. Your grandma made sure you could have a better life in America. And you shouldn't throw that away because your mom is gone. You need to take responsibility of your sister. You can clearly tell the difference in the generations with how they speak. Because the grandparents and the great grandparents were like, grieving is hard, dealing with loss is hard. You should not feel pressured into speed running your grief. And the great grandparents are like, hey, just remember, your dad lost his wife as well. You didn't just lose a mom, your dad lost a wife, and your sister lost a mother. So step up a little bit and remember that when you're wallowing in your grief, which is like, it's interesting because I see both perspectives. Yes, dealing with your grief is hard. You should absolutely allow yourself to feel that grief, but you also need to understand the people around you also lost someone important. And it's interesting how the game doesn't shy away from showing how the different generations have different views on how grief impacts a person. I find it a really neat detail. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying. It doesn't have to be much. To make sure she's had dinner and finished her homework. Do you understand? Isn't this a bit harsh? I'm a kid too. I don't even know how to take care of myself. I haven't been able to sleep with the lights off the past month or paint. Every time I try, I see her everywhere, reminding me to wash my brushes, telling me what colors to use. All you need to do is try. You need to understand the value work. Again, the difference in generations is so interesting to see that shift between the great grandparents and the great grandparents, because they even said like they mean well. They might say some things you're like, but they do mean well. And it's so interesting, especially because this is from a different culture than mine. I find it so interesting seeing how different cultures view certain aspects of life. Your dad has to pay for your art classes by himself now. Haven't you considered that? But Mom put me in painting classes. It's one of the only things that makes me happy. Listen, I just want what's best for you. Think about it, okay? What is... Oh, it's the vegetables? Okay. Yeah, we're cooking the vegetables. I haven't mentioned yet, but the art style is gorgeous. I really enjoy the art in this game. My bro is just taking a nap. He's just taking a nap. He's like, he ain't waking up anytime soon. You sure know how to keep a lady waiting. Is this the last train? You could keep exploring, but no one else will know a thing about making noodles. You know how to make the long noodles? You mean longevity noodles? I'm the one who created the original recipe. But I'm missing one of the ingredients. All I know is that your mother told me to give you this. Wood ear mushroom. She remembered. I feel terrible. Of course she did. She's your mom. The long noodles represent a long life. That's why you eat it on your birthday. It's your mother's final gift to you. A reminder of your Chinese heritage. You can get through this, May. Your mother told me you're a strong woman. People keep telling me that after she died, but I didn't do anything. I just begged the universe, my friends, whatever god there might be, that she would come back. I wish I knew right where Dad's favorite udon noodles are. I wish I knew how to celebrate my identity like how she did, knowing the right amount of sesame oil to add to wontons, navigating 99 ranch like my home, preserving my culture for the next generation. Not live in an empty house of people who forgot Mama she was, spirited and wise, who taught me how to hold a paintbrush. But you did do something. You're carrying on her heritage and taking care of yourself. That's what she would have wanted. What do you want to do now? I won't stay longer. I want to go home. I'm saying go home. Because, like, I think this is the point where she's reached the acceptance stage of her grief and just understands that she needs to move on, per se, move on, and keep her memory, her mom's memory alive through her leaving. I don't know why Mom brought me here. I'm taking for the advice, but Dad probably wants me home soon. After you mix the noodles, you've done all that you need to do. There's a bowl at the end of the train. So are we meeting up with Mom at the end? Remember carefully. Okay. Oh, we're back. Is it the mom?
Mom? Is that you?
Happy birthday, May.
I can't believe you're here. So much has happened ever since you left. I need you back.
You know I can't leave.
But why did it have to be so soon? Why couldn't you stay for my graduation or be there for my robotics final?
I wish I could have stood by you through all of those moments.
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I never appreciated how you took extra shifts to put me through art class. I'm sorry I don't help Dad enough. I'll do anything for you back, please.
You don't have to be sorry for anything. Do you remember the first time I made you noodles? You were in the 3rd grade, so small and curious. The store ran out of bean sprouts and you suggested wood ear mushrooms. From then on, that ingredient became our tradition. Our cultural heritage is shaped by these small moments. You've always been a part of that.
I'm everything I am today because of you. I never thanked you for making kanji for me when I was sick, or for believing in my paintings.
Don't worry. Just knowing that I'll always be in your heart brings me peace.
Thank you, Mom, for everything. I wish we could have dinner together one last time.
I'm sorry for leaving so soon.
You did more than enough for me. You were the greatest mom I could have asked for.
May, I want you to keep painting. Ask Dad to take you to that New Order concert. Live like you did before my passing, spirited and open.
I don't know if I can do that without you.
I'll always be with you. It looks like this is your stop. I love you. Always.
I love you too. Goodbye, Mom.
Six years ago. Scoop a small spoonful of mixing to the center, then use your spoon to connect the wrapper. like this. But how do we add the soup? Some of the filling will become the soup. All we have to do is wrap the rest of these and steam them. Want to try? Oh, this is so cute. This one. This one. Yep. And I think we can do 2 more bits over there. Yeah. That's perfect. I knew my girl would be a fast learner. After dinner, can we go to the pool? Ask Grandma. She can take you. But I want you to go with me. I have to clean up after dinner. Please, pretty please. Okay, how about this? If you clean up with me, we can all go together. Yes! Grandma, Mommy said she can go to the pool with us today. Don't go so fast. We have to finish these dumplings first. Why did you learn to make such yummy food? Your grandma taught me. What's that grandma? Her mom taught her. One day, you'll teach your kids. May, I want to talk to you about school tomorrow. You're starting the 6th grade. Don't remind me. Middle school is going to be even more challenging, but I know you can get through it. I was looking through my stuff today when I found a card you wrote me when you were in 2nd grade. The teacher had you all write letters for Mother's Day. Said you were lucky to have me as a mom. But really, I'm lucky to have you. Get to have a little girl who's the brightest person in every room. Us moms, we're always thinking about how we can raise our kids better. If our kids will be good people or smart. Am I a good person? Am I a good person? Yes. Except when you steal the sister's toys like you did with her stuffed koala. Hey, she stole my doll first. You asked the question, didn't you? May, don't forget how brightly you shine. You see the world with all this care. Don't let that go. You really think so? Of course. I want you to know how much I love you is all. Oh. Our carrots. A load of carrots. Sesame seeds. I'm not a big fan of mushroom, but sure, let's put like 3 or 4 here. Then, oh, that looks so nice. She's gonna wake up now. Yeah.
I went to 99 Ranch the other day. My first time there without you. Did you feel emotional the first time you came to America? You must have been so excited to find an Asian supermarket and not just one exotic shelf in the grocery store. I walked past the aisles, the lychee jellies you used to buy me as a kid. the grandmas gossiping at the produce section, all those times I used to sneak Hello Panda in our shopping cart. I didn't know what brand of udon to buy. I tried to call you, but you couldn't answer. Then a lady came up to me. She grabbed udon off the shelf and told her daughter, "This one is my favorite." And just like that, I knew you were watching over me. I don't know how things are going to change, but I'll keep painting. I'll help Dad take care of Amy. I'll take everything you've given me and continue to love our family. I'm hopeful for the future, and all it took was a taste of the past.
Oh, that was really cute. Man, I love that. This was incredible. Let's check out the credits. You can't probably see this one, but as usual, I always try to play the credits of each game I play to show love and support to everyone who worked in them. Wow, this was beautiful. It was such an interesting story. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful way to represent how grief impacts a person, and how, especially in cultures where, not cultures where, I'm trying to find the words to be respectful. In cultures where family is important, and when you have generations who had to change their lives completely to find a better place in the world. It's interesting to see how each generation talked to May and how they explained that grief will impact her and everything. I think it was incredible. I really enjoyed it. I think it was lovely. But yeah, I can't leave now. Jesus, why? How to leave? But yeah, man, what a game! What a game! I'm at a loss for words, y'all. Can you tell I'm at a loss for words? I'm at a loss for words. This was incredible. This was absolutely incredible. Well, that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for taking time out of your day and spending it with me. As usual, I really appreciate you being here, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Until then, stay awesome, stay truthful. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.